It's time to spring forward, America, and wipe out.
I love you.
Love is in bloom tonight for this very special engaged couples edition of Spring Wipeout. 12 couples fixing to get hitched are about to face off for $50,000 on the world's most romantic obstacle course. We'll see astonishing spills, magnificent falls, and lovers taking our big plunge.
Everything we planned?
Only the most passionate lovebirds will advance to face the most challenging obstacle course of all, the Wipeout Zone. The epic competition begins now. One engaged couple will emerge victorious, but all will wipe out.
We love Wipeout!
Hello, America, and welcome to a truly special all-engaged couples episode of Wipeout. Pleased to be bringing you all the joyous action today. I am John Anderson, and alongside me, the best man I know, the always engaging John Henson.
Ah, true love. Nothing better, Johnny. Except maybe 50 grand. That would buy a lot of chafing dishes. P.S. If your chafing dish is causing chafing, you're using it wrong.
You learned that one the hard way.
Oh, you betcha. And boy, did that make my ex-wife angry. She made all her friends leave the party. I'm kidding. My ex-wife didn't have friends.
Tough love then, Johnny, huh? Today, 12 lucky couples vie for $50,000 and a nice start to a joint checking account. But first, they have to take on the biggest obstacle course ever assembled.
Yeah, I hope all the prenups have been signed because it is time to get started.
First up on the qualifier today is the Love Boat launch.
Wipe out the night away on our Lido deck.
Then it's a sprint down our aisle, the Spring-Evator, to the big balls.
Little tip to our almost married couples, the big balls are always right.
Next, we have a bounce off a big green ball onto the Spring Fling,
where the dearly beloved are nearly beheaded.
And finally, it's the Wipeout kitchen for a wedding cake tasting.
And the chance for us to slap a ring on them, vigorously. If these couples can make it through that abuse, they will be all set for marriage.
The engaged couples with the top 6 times will be crossing the threshold into our next round.
All right, time to not love, not honor, and not cherish our contestants.
Up top, we have Carla Cosett and her fiancé, Corey Pinkerton.
Wow, hope that's not going to be the first dance at their wedding. Hey now, clean it up, kids.
The third member of our team is Jill Wagner, and she chatted with these lovebirds just moments ago.
How long did you guys date before you got engaged?
A year and a half? Yeah, almost a year and a half to the day.
How old are you? 21. You're 21. How old are you?
35.
How long have you been 35, Corey?
Okay, a little bit of an age difference.
But hey, that is not gonna hold us back. They better, watch out.
Age is just a number, right?
Exactly.
And in Corey's case, age is a number that, when added to another number, equals his real age.
Carla docked into one of our love boats. Just sit back and set sail on the maiden voyage.
Whoa! Bride to be overboard.
Swim, babe, swim!
Ah, wise beyond his advancing years.
Carla loves it. She loves it not. She loves it. Ooh, we love it, and that's all that counts.
Go, honey, go!
Carla's ashore, so now her fiancé can go. Corey cruising in one of those traditional wedding sneakers.
More comfy than the tuxedo shoes. Go! Spoke too soon. She got that advice from her dad. Fiance.
A simple tag will do, but chest bumps even better. Carla moving on.
We gather here today to watch this jump. Oh, you may now kiss the big red ball.
Honey, what happened?
Memory failing you? See, your bride-to-be bounced every which way but over.
35-year-old Corey.
Yeah, right.
Creaking along. Oh, and I guess he'll just sit this one out.
Corey puts his feet up like he's on a recliner watching Wheel.
Carla can now advance to the Spring Fling. Gotta hop from that green ball onto the swing.
No, Spring Fling hitting on 21. Carla having a May December romance for that platform.
Corey summoned by his bride-to-be siren call.
Oh,
Same bounce, same result.
Corey aged a few years on that hit. That would make him
35.
Yep, the answer will always be 35.
Carla and Corey ready to taste their wedding cake. First, it's a hop through the icing. Next, a choice of delicious strawberry or lemon filling. Then over the diamond ring and wedding band and onto the finish platform. Now, you wipe out, and it's a cold and lonely swim to this other spot. The clock will stop when both fiancés reunite.
Carla diving in. I might have tasted it first, but it's your wedding cake. Oh, not very nice.
A little bit of strawberry cake for you.
Ooh, the lemon has quite a kick, too.
Johnny, did you remember to bring the rings?
Got 'em.
There you go. Carla eyeing that diamond.
Diamonds are a girl's best friend.
Or best frenemy.
Go over, babe. Rice comes flying in. Oh, Carla goes flying back, gets up, moving forward like she hears a wedding march.
Oh, she is determined to get to the altar. Oh, holy objection.
Owie, that sounded like it hurt.
You think? Looks like for a special day, Carla chose the lemon up the nose, upside down contestant cake, and we helped her wash it all down.
Carla stepping out onto the finishing spot. Clock won't stop until Corey has made it.
It's a ring! Bring it home to me!
2 kids in love, Johnny. Well, 1 kid and a grown man in short pants.
Extra big!
Corey giving it all for his soulmate.
Oh, young man in the sea. That wedding band doling out a harsher reality than Corey's driver's license.
Way too much cake!
And that's the story of how Carla and Corey fell in love all over again on Wipeout.
I heart love.
And now let's go back to the top of the course. It's our only international couple of the day, Johnny.
Really? Where from?
America!
Cool. Where's South America?
No, see, Tiffany is from South Africa. Her fiance Ryan is from America. Oh! There you go.
Brian, a.k.a. Monkey, showing off America's spacious skies and shining seas.
Woo! Monkey! Bring it home!
Monkey must be Ryan and Tiffany's pet names.
Either that or they eat fleas off each other. Whoa! Oh, wow!
You got this, Monkey?
Anything goes in international waters, John. I once burned my friend a Dave Matthews CD out there. The law couldn't touch me.
Come on!
These 2 United Nations hoping to find an ally in the big balls.
Yeesh.
This couple can get through anything. All they need is love.
Yep, that and a green card.
We're not very good at this. Come on, Monkey.
John, the big balls have gone global, and our contestants having a world of fun today.
Whoa! Arrivederci!
Come on, baby, you can do it!
Ah, sayonara. Oh, Castananya.
Whoa! Mama!
Hopefully these soon-to-be newlyweds can use all these frequent flyer miles on airfares for the honeymoon, Johnny.
Adios, adieu, and hasta la bye-bye.
Run way harder than I did. Run hard.
Adam Lotka helping his future wife Victoria with her strategy.
Oh, best laid plans, Johnny. Communication is key to every marriage, Adam. And I bet that advice of yours is gonna come up on the way home tonight.
Beyond their communication skills, Johnny, these 2 have quite the resume. Victoria is an active volunteer, and Adam's a workaholic who's taken only 3 days off in the past 3 months.
So,
Of course you are. I got tired just reading about your life. Oh! And now the spring fling working overtime. Charities, long hours, that's good and all, but to win Wipeout, you gotta be in tip-top shape. No way those 2 have time for that, right, Jill?
Why do you think that you guys can win Wipeout?
Because we're athletic and we're fiercely competitive.
Yep.
Well, athletics. So
Yeah.
what do you do?
Right now, football, hockey, tennis, soccer, wrestling, made it state in all of them. So I
Really?
think we can conquer this. Hell yeah.
Kids games. Talk to me when one of you is a marathon runner or a triathlete.
What do you do?
Soccer, tennis, I'm actually an aspiring triathlete.
She can do
What's a
anything.
triathlon, right? Nothing.
What a couple of overachievers, Johnny. I bet they're the type of people who read the book version of a book on tape.
Adam going for a ride. Oh, got rung up.
Overachiever may be distracted with finishing his memoir, filing his 2013 taxes, and finding that cure for blinking he's been working on.
you want it. Get that ring.
Yeah, I bet you'd give it right to a charity. Not that I wouldn't, of course. I love charities, John. Boo disease.
Nice.
Victoria over the jewelry. Will she overachieve on this final jump?
Oh, Carpe Wipeout. Seize the Wipeout. Hey, can you take it from here, Johnny?
Got it. The overachievers in with a very respectable time of 5:23. By the way, what is all of this?
Oh, you know, the usual. I'm overachieving. I don't even have time to say the word usual completely. Buy 500 shares and then sell them immediately. Can't wait until I cut my ear off and this baby becomes valuable. By the way, how are disgruntled birds supposed to fight genius structural engineer pigs after all? Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to go check on my croissants.
It's, the least I could do. Didn't know these things had kickstands. Stay right here, America. We're going to be back with more engaged couples as Wipeout continues right after these messages. Welcome back, all you fairy tale types, to our special engaged couples episode of Wipeout.
Yeah, and in celebration of it all, I have a big announcement, Johnny.
Really?
Yep, Ballsy just got engaged to his long-term girlfriend, Ballinda.
That's touching.
Yeah, they met in college.
Ball State.
Pepperdine. I can already hear the pitter-patter of little balls now.
Surely. Well, good luck to those 2 crazy kids, and good luck to our next couple waiting at the top of our course. This is Katie Karlstrom and Brian Hunt.
Good girl.
I love you! Not sure what's more strange here, that he's on all fours or that she called him girl.
Wait for it, Johnny. It'll make sense.
So what do you guys do?
I'm a house manager at an improv theater.
We improv! I love improv.
Me too. Oh, I want to play.
Okay, I don't know. What are we going to improv about?
I got an idea. Jill, you're Spider-Man, and you've come here to defeat Mark Zuckerberg.
Okay,
And action.
I'm a postman. I have to deliver this letter.
Or postman. Postman's good too. So, Brian, that would make you Jill's grandma.
Hello.
You're not my grandma!
Wow. Comedy. It's harder than it looks. It'll be Katie christening the Love Boat launch for us here in the second half of our qualifier.
Oh, Brian looks anxious for an encore. Happy to oblige, buddy. Katie improv's wearing her new water Jordans, and it goes about as well as Jordan's baseball career. Hey, Katie, pick the speed you want your fiancé to run.
Fast! Ryan, fast!
Little obvious. I might have gone with cautiously. Oh, I told you so.
Can't improvise that, Johnny. That's just 100% authentic falling down. It's a gift, really.
Go for the second one.
I would have said the first one, but there's no wrong suggestions. Oh, check that. Brian, not great at calling out locations. Rumor has it he wanted to hold their wedding in the Old West. Hopefully, Brian can call out a better strategy here.
Running fast.
Brian's a man of few words. Oh, and not very helpful ones.
She ran and bounced, but this improver's timing was less stand-up comedy, more fall-down tragedy.
I love you. Oh my God, I love you.
Improver Brian booking through the cake tasting, almost flawless past the engagement ring.
I love you.
I haven't said that many I love you since I forgot my anniversary.
I love you.
Oh, wait, what is today?
Good.
Oh! Our improver's a couple of troopers, Johnny. Now back at the big balls is Austin Lee, who dated his fiancée Quinn 9 years before he proposed.
Come on, Quinn. Let's go, let's go.
Really, Austin? Now you're in a hurry? Well, like my Nana said when I lost the webbing between my toes, better late than never. Oh, now Quinn has cold feet.
Swim. Cross the water. I don't see white water.
Johnny, a lot of people rush into these things. We should applaud Austin and Quinn for taking a more cautious approach to the altar.
Austin's no longer dragging his feet. He's in full-on leap-before-you-look mode. Oh, rockets to the water.
Ouch!
Mr. Better Late Than Never should have proposed to the first big ball. Then he might not have fallen spine over heels for the second. It's that fear of commitment again.
Up next, Justin Green, who proposed to his fiancée Kelly while skiing.
Oh! Justin making Kelly laugh. It's a key to a good marriage, John. But next time, might be safer to go with a knock-knock joke or a bawdy limerick.
Jill, what can you tell us about these two soulmates?
So how did you guys meet?
We met at work, kind of standard story, but
What do you do?
we work in the movies. He's an editor, and I was working for a director at the time.
Tinseltown in the house, Johnny. A real-life Hollywood couple.
Like Brad and Angelina.
Exactly like
Better
them.
looking.
Yeah.
Buffer.
Much fewer children.
But Hollywood couples have to have tons of kids. If they don't, the paparazzi industry would crumble.
How'd you do it?
Everything we planned.
From Justin to Kelly, no help whatsoever.
Oh, there's one to tell the adopted grandkids about.
That's a big butt bounce. These showbiz types learning that nothing trumps the star power of our big balls.
I have so much in common with this Hollywood couple. They work in the movies, and I go to the movies. It's eerie. Oh, sorry, no second takes. Now time to get the inside scoop. Today on WMZ, fabulous Hollywood couples have been spotted wiping out all over our course. We bring you the action in a little segment we like to call Bride versus Groom versus tons of hydraulic-powered contraptions that drop you from really scary heights. These Hollywood elites have been caught in some pretty compromising situations, Johnny.
Just Kate, come on, babe.
Our obstacles may not be giving them the star treatment, but these couples have gotten by on the wings of love. Kudos, kids, for escaping situations tighter than Harvey Levin's t-shirts. This has been WMZ.
Our final couple is also one of our youngest, Eric Tilak and Angela Tadaro.
I love you.
I love you.
And we love Wipeout.
Aw, and on behalf of Wipeout, we love you guys too. Now get in the boat so we can launch you through the air.
Eric, the first of these two to be yanked in one of our yachts.
Go, baby, go.
Bon voyage! Yeah! Whoa! 360! Well, Eric obviously succumbs to the law of gravity. Any other interesting tidbits about him or his bride-to-be?
Yeah, John, these two met their freshman year of college when they lived in the same dormitory.
Oh! Angela loving it as her college sweetheart satisfies the big ball's sweet tooth for carnage.
Jump in it before you think you have to.
Eric giving Angela the answers before the spring fling exam. Oh, still flunks and dunks.
All right, bad advice. My bad.
Not the smartest advice there. Starting to wonder if he's a junior college sweetheart.
These two still looking good, hoping to graduate summa cum wipeout.
Oh.
Leaves the engagement ring.
His fiance approves. Oh, but no passing grade from the wedding band. Well, if you love it so much, then why don't you marry it? Oh, right, you're already engaged. Oh, with this ring, I thee wet. Poor Eric, you should have faked scurvy. That's how I got out of my wedding cake tasting.
Angela barreling through the oven door. Oh! Dropped into the glaze.
Sweet back bend, Johnny. How romantic. Every little girl dreams about wearing white for a day.
Oh, and now bullied by the filling.
Looking sexy in the cake.
She is a stunner, but isn't everything sexier with icing?
Yeehaw! Oh, an unbridled beatdown. Finally, over those rings that are vowing to wipe her out. Oh, dumped at the altar.
Right here. Take your time.
Yeah, take your time. But hurry up, you know, this is a race.
College sweethearts in with a time of 6:34, Johnny. That earns them a shot at a post-qualifier degree. And joining them will be the United Nations, Ryan and Tiffany, overachievers, Adam and Victoria, and improvers, Brian and Katie.
Also moving on, better late than never, Austin and Quinn, and our Hollywood couple, Justin and Kelly.
When we come back, our engaged couples put their relationships to the test again on the scarousel. We are back on our special engaged couples edition of Spring Wipeout.
Yeah, Johnny, love is certainly in the air. Wedding bells ringing in the not-too-distant future, and I can already sense the imminent embarrassment caused by a tipsy, half-naked relative toasting the happy couple. That's why we started stapling my Uncle Larry into his pants.
You know, I'm so glad I was able to avoid that terrifying experience. But I am elated that I am here to watch this one, the scarousel. The scarousel is made up of two stages. There's a red track and a yellow track. Contestants must begin on the red track, grab a red dangler, and travel over 3 hurdles to the red spot. If they wipe out, they go back to the beginning. Once they land on the red spot, however, it is a ride on a yellow dangler to the finished platform. If contestants wipe out here, they can stay on the yellow track, try again. All the while, though, they have to avoid sweeper arms trying to knock them down. The first 3 complete couples to finish will be moving on to the next round.
Again, 6 couples remain, the United Nations, Ryan and Tiffany, overachievers, Adam and Victoria, and the improvers, Brian and Kate.
Also, better late than never, Austin and Quinn, Hollywood, Justin and Kelly, along with college sweethearts, Eric and Angela.
All right, let's head down to the action and get it on!
Oh, God, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, come on, Justin. I thought all you Hollywood folks did your own stunts.
Here we go, everybody making their way down to hitch a ride on the red dangler. Improver Brian, first to test those hurdles, focused on that red platform. Oh, he'll settle for the water.
I got this one.
Mr. United Nations and improver Katie forming a coalition, and she lands on the red platform while he goes on a round-the-world dangler tour.
Improver Katie looking to grab a ride to the finish. Oh, word trip cut short.
College sweetheart Eric hoping to switch majors to the yellow track, and now he can.
Hot on his heels, overachiever Adam.
Come on, baby!
He holds on. Makes quick work of the red track.
College sweetheart Eric hoping a yellow dangler will help him graduate to the finish spot, avoids one sweeper arm.
Ow.
Not that one.
Oh.
And he is 1 credit short. He'll have to retake his course. Mr. Overachiever on the yellow dangler, experimenting with his technique and donating his run to science. Oh, and his research has a breakthrough.
He's through, but a reminder, it's the first 3 complete couples that move on.
College sweetheart Angela just hanging around. Oh, she gets dropped like freshman econ.
The sweeper arm calling out improver Katie. This isn't just play acting here, Johnny. Yeah, the improver's now halfway there.
Miss Hollywood trying for a leading role in the next round. Hey! Starstruck by that sweeper.
Mr. Better Late Than Never, running ahead of his usual schedule here, swinging wildly. He's upside down. No, not happening, but spectacular.
Mr. Better Late Than Never was dragging his feet and delaying the inevitable, but finally kept his date with the water.
You take it, you take it, you take it!
Mr. Hollywood taking this ride. Oh, and getting panned harder than a Nicolas Cage movie. Oh, and he gets a piece of the back end.
Victoria, did you eat your Wheaties today?
Heck yeah!
Good. Wheaties, the breakfast of overachievers. That and a warm cup of the blood of their enemies.
Nice!
Improver Brian grabs hold and sets off.
Stay on, hold on!
Improver Katie's performance starting to feel a little one note.
Oh!
Oh, but it is still better than Brian's.
Here comes College Sweetheart. Big hit, coming in hot. Oh, big wipeout. Miss Overachiever ready for a date with the yellow dangler.
Death grip! Death grip!
Death grip, that's like extra clingy, right? Big hit. Now she's gonna undeath grip. Oh, that's a killer.
The improver taking center stage again.
Hold on tight, hold
Way
on
earlier.
tight.
He's hoping to do his impression of Mr. Overachiever and land on that finish platform, and he makes
Yeah.
it. The improvers are moving on.
Yes, we have a couple.
I love you, I love you.
This race is really starting to heat up, Johnny.
Mrs. Better Late Than Never a little tardy for the party, but her fiance is doing his part to keep him in the race. Yeah, and he makes it.
Now we'll find out if his excitement lights a fire under the future misses.
I'm coming.
Well, we've all heard that before. Now get out there and do it. Oh, boy.
Don't have that problem with the yellow track. Mrs. Overachiever.
Oh, baby! I believe in you!
Does she believe in herself? Money! Oh, yeah. Believe and achieve, Johnny.
Is there anything they can't do?
Clear the runway. International flight coming in. And out of nowhere, Mr. United Nations plants his flag on the finish platform.
Yet another team half done with the course, but we still need one more full couple.
Hey, there you go. Better late than never, making a late rush.
I'm not going. I'm waiting, hon.
Why are you waiting?
I'm tired.
College sweethearts wishing they could audit this round, and overachievers apparently getting a head start on their honeymoon.
Get a room!
After that quick press, college sweetheart Eric is on the yellow dangler, getting tested by the sweeper arms. Yeah, there's a passing grade. The college sweethearts are halfway home.
Now here comes Mr. Hollywood. Look at him as he dashes past the sweeperazzi.
Yeah.
Oh, and puts his celeb footprints on our platform.
The four remaining couples each have one member across. The next person to the finish line will complete their team and earn that final spot in the wipeout zone.
Oh, late attempt by Mrs. Better Late Than Never. Pretty sneaky waiting until the last minute.
She could actually win this. Do good things come to those who wait?
No, not on Wipeout. Will the college sweethearts pass the test?
Angela making her way around the final sweeper arm. The finish platform awaits. She's in, but she's got to stand up. That's it. The college sweethearts getting accepted into the next round, and our final three couples are all set.
And they are the improvers, Katie and Brian, overachievers, Adam and Victoria, and the college sweethearts, Eric and Angela.
When we come back, our engaged couples get an idea of how to throw a wedding Wipeout style. Welcome back to our special engaged couples edition of Wipeout. And I must say, Johnny, the flowing robes, striking.
John, I am Lama Hansen, the 19th reincarnation of pure love. But you may call me Guru, Your Highness. Anything reverential, just please bow.
I prefer to just stick with John, but I heard you do have some devoted followers waiting on the field.
Bless you, my son. Your kindness will be rewarded, and your insolence severely punished.
Well, I got that going for me. We are down to three engaged couples. We have the improvers, Brian and Katie, the overachievers, Adam and Victoria, and college sweethearts, Eric and Angela. Now, only two of these couples will make it to the wipeout zone, but they all must enter the Wipeout Wedding Chapel. And don't those two make a lovely couple? Hopefully they registered for hers and hers shaving kits. Our engaged couples will compete in 2 rounds, both starting at the dizzy dummy. Then they must carry themselves over the spinning threshold and across the bouncing altar. Next, a short walk down the crankshaft aisle, and then they face the knee sweeper. And finally, 2 big leaps to arrive at the finished platform. The first pair through each round will be awarded a spot in the wipeout zone. Clearly, I have been left at the altar, and I'm good with that. But our engaged couples, they're not going anywhere. They're strapped tight into our dizzy dummy down on the course, and presiding over today's ceremony, Lama Guru Henson his own self.
You know, marriage is about sticking together through the good times and the bad times. Guess which one today is gonna be? Anybody have an idea? Good times, bad times, anybody?
Oh my God, my legs are gonna fly out from underneath me.
Bad times, that's right. Very good.
Well, let the bad times roll.
Oh, my head.
And immediately to the front, overachievers Adam and Victoria.
Marriage is for a lifetime.
Oh!
But a bruise like this, that'll be gone in a couple of days.
Miss Overachiever. Oh, underwater. Improver Brian. Copycat.
Something old, something new, something black, and
Ouch!
something blue.
Already up for a second go. No surprise, it's Mr. Overachiever, and he muscles his way to the altar. Little encouragement goes a long way here at the Wipeout Wedding Chapel. College sweetheart Eric looking to catch up.
Honey, you got it.
Yay!
With this cake, I thee pelt.
Sweet!
Who's your llama?
Wedding cake?
It appears so.
I want some cake.
Take Mr. Overachievers. He's had enough.
You may now kiss the crankshaft. Kiss it.
Oh! Would you settle for bite it? Oh! Heavens! It's the best face plant ever. These people have to overachieve at everything? Improver Brian coming into the range of Llama Henson.
You like the chicken or the beef or the cake?
Nice selection. Ah! Gets a taste of the crankshaft. A second helping of face plant. Mr. Overachiever. Clearly frustrated. You can't re-gift cake on Improver Brian's head. Coming to defend his honor is Improver Katie. Hey, it looks like she's doing a little hospital defibrillator improv. Clear. She's good. Improver Brian taking the lead role.
I get a suggestion for a wipeout. You're on an obstacle course, you're getting married, I'm throwing wedding cake at you. Go!
Yeah.
And scene.
College sweetheart Eric at the crankshaft. Mr. Overachiever is out front now on the knee sweeper. A stumble. Oh, he tumbles.
You know, for overachievers, you're not really doing that well.
Guru Henson icing Miss Overachiever. Cake is flying everywhere. Oh, ooh, Jill, that bounced off a contestant's head. Ah, who cares? Wedding cake for everybody.
Katie, open your mouth. It's good.
Jill, why don't you just lick the floor? Mr. Overachiever getting into the mix. Oh, Improver Katie tags
A
out.
little over the top. I didn't believe your screams. Work on it.
Mr. Overachiever to the finish platform. That's top tier stuff, but he still needs his fiance across to advance. Ooh, which is gonna be difficult with her in the water. College sweetheart Eric assumes the lead. Improver Brian blows right by. His job's done. Improver Katie coming on strong. College sweetheart is through, but it's Improver Katie who can steal the show. Bravo! It's the Improvers, the first couple in the wipeout zone. Meanwhile, Miss Overachiever is trying to achieve a fake smile and act happy.
Don't worry, overachiever. You're doing the best at coming in second.
The improv couple can take time to display their affection, while for everybody else, it's another ride on the Dizzy Dummy. It's round and around and around
All I
too.
want to do is make it through this.
Going on Wipeout is a lot like getting married. It seems like a good idea at first.
Gosh, that would make me sick.
Sick and tired, Jill, but mostly sick.
Looks like somebody's got the wedding jitters, huh?
Our college sweetheart's getting a head start on the in sickness and in health vows.
This time I'll hold your hair back.
Well, that's all right. Most people puke on their wedding night. True story.
Mr. Overachiever refocusing on the task at hand. Hey, Llama, he's in front of you. Have a little something, for the effort. Yikes!
Mazel tov!
Mr. Overachiever needs to stop playing around because college sweetheart Eric has re-enrolled in round 2.
I've never had a contestant throw food at me. You really are an overachiever.
Well, Adam's showing you, Guru. Working across the crankshaft. Got it. Oh!
You okay? Yeah, I'm good.
You guys weren't planning on having kids, were you?
Whoops! College sweetheart Eric weaving through the crankshaft. Mr. Overachiever on the knee sweeper. Big leap. College sweetheart Eric moving up an obstacle. Miss Overachiever giving chase. Mr. Overachiever with his sights on being the first to the final platform. Oh! Rack!
Hey, just so you know, your fiancé is entitled to half of that wipeout.
The door's wide open for college sweetheart Eric, but he needs his fiancée, and she's in no rush. College sweetheart Eric with a chance to reach the final platform. Yes, watch out, Miss Overachiever closing in on it. College sweetheart Angela finally making an appearance. The overachievers are out front, and college sweetheart Angela makes it across the crankshaft.
Food over here, babe.
Food is a wonderful motivator. Miss Overachiever making a play for the platform. No! The overachievers both still on the outside looking in. College sweethearts halfway to the wipeout zone. It's all on Angela.
Look, they're wife swapping already. That's not a good sign.
Mr. Overachiever makes it.
Adam's over here.
It's all up to the missus to decide it. Can the college sweetheart do it now?
Oh, look at that.
Oh, the overachievers get a gift. Victoria, a clear path to the platform. She is clutch. It's settled. We have our 2 couples registered for the wipeout zone. The Improvers, Brian and Katie, and the overachievers, Adam and Victoria. They'll compete for 50 grand, but we've also sweetened the deal for this special episode. Jill, tell them what else is up for grabs.
The winning couple is going to get a 7-day Disney Cruise Line vacation to the Mexican Riviera.
You heard it. The winning couple will set sail from Los Angeles to tropical ports like Cabo San Lucas and Puerto Vallarta on the ultimate cruise vacation. And coming up, the engagement party continues in the Wipeout Zone.
It is our special engaged couples episode of Spring Wipeout. We started with 12 couples, but now only 2 remain. Up for grabs $50,000 in that luxury cruise.
Yeah, nothing like a honeymoon on the high seas, Johnny. Lots at stake here tonight, and one enormous obstacle still standing in their way. The Wipeout Zone. It's made up of several grueling stages, John. First is chairboard. Contestants grab a seat and get a one-way ticket into the water.
Then it's on to the second obstacle, the over and out. They have to time things perfectly here as they cross these 2 giant rotating walkways.
After that, they're on to our next obstacle, point break, made up of 2 stages. First, they'll climb to the peak of our slippery staircase, and then they have to precisely time a steep slide down onto the platform.
And our final obstacle is the coin toss, a balancing act where spinning coins try to flip our contestants. Whether they land heads or tails, we win. Again, 2 couples remain, the improvers, Brian and Katie, and the overachievers, Adam and Victoria.
All right, we're going to be running this in 2 heats, the men first, followed by the ladies. Couple with the best combined time wins. First up is improver Brian Hunt. Let's see how he and his fiancée made it to the Wipeout Zone.
I love you.
The improv couple, Brian and Katie, got into character this morning, taking first place on the qualifier. Their off-the-cuff candor, a perfect mix for the scarousel, and after faking their way through the Wipeout wedding, they are one step closer to $50,000 of real acting lessons. There you get a spectacular look at the Wipeout Zone. Brian's taking his seat on the chairboard, psyching himself up as the beats count down. It's go time. Flying on that chair and now flying through the air. Chairboard launching Brian as he scrambles to come up with a game plan on the fly, literally, and puts himself in great position for our first obstacle, the over and out. The goal here to bridge that gap between platforms using those twirling walkways. Stumbles as he jumps on, lunging for that dash. Wow, that's a miraculous recovery.
Yeah, we've seen this approach before, and it is usually not successful.
Whoa, never seen that before. Keeping himself on the top side, drops down now, jumps, crazy good. Those improv skills definitely paying off there.
How did I do that?
Brian, I have no idea.
I don't know that it can be repeated.
Looks like he's gonna try that same technique. Let's see if lightning can strike twice for the improv.
Holding, now sliding off. Okay, there is no way that is in the manual, but bring on point break.
Yeah, you know it. You love it. 2 parts to point break, Johnny. First, the steep steps leading to the top. Oh, man, that is 500 gallons of water, and that makes every single move an effort.
It's water off Brian's back, Johnny. Reaches the top, setting a scorching time of 1 minute 30 seconds so far. Steep slide coming around, waiting for the right moment to shove off. Oh, and there's his first mistake right to the noggin.
Not a good platform for our improver. Certainly not the kind of FaceTime he was looking for.
That swim back, eating up time.
Let's see if the improver can improve on his effort and time things better on this attempt.
Nice shot there, the slide aligning with the platform. He's off. Does he have the distance? Yes, sir. 1 step left.
Actually, he has 7 steps left.
Come on, brain, don't fail me now.
The 7 slippery spinning steps of the coin toss, to be specific.
Here he goes. Oh, all out of sorts. Oh, a punishing fall into the water.
Brian literally using his head on that one, and not in a good way.
Clock now ticking past 6 minutes. Brian onto the coins again. Quick, choppy steps working for him. Last one, and he's made it.
Improver Brian comes in with a fantastic time of 6 minutes, 12 seconds, which, in my humble opinion, excuses these dance moves.
The first run in the books for our improv couple tonight. Katie still to come. First, however, the opening run for our overachievers. And let's review how Adam and his fiancée reached this point. Our overachievers, Adam and Victoria, made the qualifier weep this morning with their athletic prowess. The power couple dominated around the scarousel and showed that if you believe it, you can achieve it at the Wipeout wedding. And now, dearly beloved, we are gathered at the Wipeout Zone.
Adam strapped into the chairboard, prepared to launch.
Anytime.
Johnny, you heard the man, plugs out. Launch sequence initiated, roaring up the ramp, and off he goes. Adam shows off as he splashes down.
Making it look easy, Johnny. Striking a pose as he touches down just a short swim from our first obstacle.
This was so easy.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. A repeat performance could be hard on these gigantic spinning walkways.
Oh, nearly loses it, but snags hold of a dash. Now he's got to think fast as that slow rotation continues. Overachiever holding on tight. It was a great recovery. What a brilliant save.
Oh, talk about thinking on your feet. Now on to the second spinning walkway.
Right on, and again, right to that dash.
Now, if this technique is going to succeed, it's going to require the perfect mix of balance and strength.
Getting his feet down, takes off running. Perfect execution on over and out.
Unbelievable, Johnny. The guys have simply manhandled over and out, both making it through on their first attempt, and this is starting to look like a tight race. But here comes the rain again.
Mr. Overachiever continues scaling up those stairs, and that 10th one takes him to the top.
He's only at the 1 minute 30-second mark. Adam and his fiance in great shape so far.
Down he goes. Oh, he's off target into the wall.
So hard to time that steep slide, and the Overachiever suffers his first wipeout.
Adam nearly 5 minutes into his run now, but despite the setback, he is still on pace with the time set by Brian. Pushing off.
Oh! Incredible, right between the two platforms. It is do or die time, John. If he can't figure it out, the Overachievers are going to have a big problem.
Let's pick up Adam as he summits the stairs for a third time. Needs to make this one count, taking his seat, and sets off immediately, looking good. That's a bingo.
And now on to the coin toss. Adam's not going to beat Improver Brian's time, but remember, this is not an individual event. It's the combined time that counts. He's got to keep going if he wants to give his fiancée Victoria a shot in the second leg.
A little hitch there. Keeps his feet in forward progress. He's going to get this done, John.
Yeah, Mr. Overachiever, Adam Laka with a time of 9 minutes flat.
So with one run down for each team, the Overachievers trail by roughly 3 minutes, but it is still either couple's race. When we return, our brides-to-be take the plunge into the Wipeout Zone. One last time on this special engaged edition of Spring Wipeout. We are halfway through the Wipeout Zone. Each couple, one run in the books. And if nobody objects, it's now time for the better halves, the brides-to-be, to tackle the course.
Yeah, and after the men's runs, we got a pretty tight race going on. The Improver's currently sitting at 6 minutes, 12 seconds. The Overachiever's down, but not out, with a 9-minute run for battle.
Let's get right back into it. Improver Katie Karlstrom, chairborne ready.
I love you, Brian.
Katie's time will start where Brian's ended. 6 minutes, 12 seconds. It is their cumulative time that counts. Off she goes. Whoa, and exploded into the Wipeout Zone.
Yeah, Improver Katie doing her best running, man, as chairborne sends her plummeting into the Wipeout Zone waters. On her approach to over and out now, let's see if she does as well as her partner.
Oh! That was disastrous.
Her fiancé Brian found a solution right off the bat, but Katie clearly did not think that one out at all.
She bounds right back up.
Be smart, girl. Be smart.
Second attempt, good timing here, ahead of the rotation, and easily across. Perfect after pathetic.
But that is only half the battle, John. She's got to clear this walkway, too.
Well, she proved to be a quick study. Over and out.
You got this, Katie!
Brian cheering her on from the sidelines, but she's going to need all the help she can get as she begins her 2-story climb.
Go, Katie, you got it.
Woo! Johnny, every future bride deserves a shower. Wipeout gifting Katie with 500 gallons of water.
Wait, hold on.
Team Improv's time now 12:22. Katie with the push-off, looks right on line and sticks the landing.
That's a big break for the Improv couple.
Does she have another first-time clearance in her for the coin toss? No, she abandons the run.
Katie started off strong, but changed her footwork and was forced to pay the toll.
Attempt number 2 for Improver Katie.
You have the right idea, Katie. You got this.
If she's tired, it doesn't show because she just keeps going. Unsteady early, struggling to balance. 3 more coins. She's almost there. Oh, tossed again.
Same story here. Gets caught up in no man's land and just can't seal the deal.
Got this. You got this.
Third attempt. Needs to keep her momentum going forward and she'll be fine. Nimble feet, holding it together. Stop the clock, Johnny. She is on.
The Improver couple coming in with a time of 18 minutes, 20 seconds. A solid time, but with Katie's time of over 12 minutes, the Improver's cushion is now gone.
This one's for you, Adam.
1 run to go. Victoria Trappini, she needs to match Mr. Overachiever's time of about 9 minutes to take the money. Chairboard gathering speed, and high into the night sky goes Victoria.
Victoria with a superlative distance on that launch as Chairborne sends her far into the wipeout zone.
Here we go!
Victoria seems awfully fresh as she arrives at over and out.
As we mentioned earlier, she's racing against the Improvers' combined time of 18 minutes, 20 seconds.
Victoria making her move. Oh no, face down and head first, forget it.
Yeah, the Overachiever not meeting expectations here. She's gonna have to swim back and repeat this course all over again.
Okay.
Victoria saved the slide for Point Break now. Her second attempt, she is through. 1 down and 1 to go.
Her fiance Adam loving it on the sideline.
And loving her. Down on her knees on that second walkway, but gets up, and already it's time for Point Break.
All right, 1 thing complete.
Overachiever looking on the bright side, trying to close the gap on the Improvers.
Good.
Look out! Here comes our bridal shower.
Go!
That water is crushing and blinding, Johnny. It's an arduous climb.
You can't hold her back, though. The Overachiever has already reached the summit.
She's got it. She's halfway there.
Adam pleased with his fiance's efforts so far here in the wipeout zone. Oh no, that's way too early.
Yeah, John, the Overachiever ahead of her time, badly mistiming her slide and nearly gets taken out by the coin toss.
The clock now ticking up to 17:20. Victoria with a little more than a minute to get past Point Break and the coin toss.
Still possible, but she has no time to waste.
She's doing it. She's got it. She's so close.
She cannot afford another miss. This could be the game. It's gonna be close. Yes!
Oh my God!
Just lands it by the skin of her teeth. Now only 35 seconds left to finish the course.
What do I do?
I get moving.
Now time for 1 run across the coin toss. 7 steps to $50,000. Looking good. 3 to go. Oh no! Finish!
Victoria doing a great balancing act, but 1 misstep sends her into the drink and sends the Overachievers home, which means the Improvers are our champions.
You just won Wipeout. You just won $50,000 and a magical Disney cruise line vacation to the Mexican Riviera.
So there you have it, Johnny. Improvers, Brian and Katie are engaged champions.
And they live happily ever after.
Please join us next time as 24 new contestants battle it out for $50,000. Till then, I'm John Anderson.
And for our colleague Jill Wagner, I'm John Henson saying good night and big balls.
Wasting all of that cake on the contestants. Look at it.